This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Good. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Tatum with it. Now Brown. Allen defending. A nice shot by Brown.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Another one falls for Boston.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
They get it back. Brown with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Out left to the wing. Back to Brown. Nails it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second bucket of the night. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Tatum with it. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, B.A., when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
They double-team Tatum. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To the inside. Martin up top. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Lowry. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Tatum. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work in to perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Here's Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler. And Doris, Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Now here's Martin. Inside. To the left wing. Kicks it to Hero. Lots of room. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Pass to Tatum. Miami grabs the miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Butler. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Tatum. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. And he drops it in from the low post. Tatum's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Some changes for Boston. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Here's White. He had 9 points in his last time out. .116 left in the first quarter. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
And sometimes you just overpass. I mean, that would have been a good time to just go up with it.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
There's a double with Oladipo. Here's Smart. And that one good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now.
When you watch him play, you can feel the effect that Marcus Smart has on a basketball game. Defensively, this guy is as good as any guard in the league, and he has multiple all-defensive selections to show for it.
That one misses.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Now White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And here's Muscala. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics leading by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. It's Brown on the wing. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
Both good from the line that time. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Now here's Brogdon. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Adebayo. They double him with Brown. Hero, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Horford for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Adebayo. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Tatum. Five on the clock. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brown can't hit. Miami trailing. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
4 on the clock. Kicks it to Hero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Celtics making a switch here. Boston on offense. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's Boston with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Williams' shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Out to Oladipo. Love for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside White. To the middle. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Miami calls timeout.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important, Doris.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
To end the drought. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Horford can't hit. And it's Miami's ball. A 12-point game. Down low. Here's Oladipo. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Boy, you have to admire the physicality Oladipo brings. This guy's exceptional at drawing the defense into him on these shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
Now here's White. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Butler. No good. A bit long that time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Horford. Oh, rejected by Oladipo.
Wow, the athleticism we talk about with Victor Oladipo. Send it back.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 11. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Here's Tatum. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Martin. Brown with the steal. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Outside, Brown. Outside, Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hero. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, the mid-range is something Jaylen Brown entered the NBA with. He looks very comfortable in that spot.
Out to the right wing. Lowry outside. Rebound Boston. They've led by as many as 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Martin. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Butler. Martin outside. Jacks up a three. And again, the Heat missing. Boston on offense. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And it's blocked by Martin. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. He takes it in. He's off on the layup.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Martin. Shoots over Tatum. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. And Doris, Commissioner Silver has expressed a desire to ensure star players participate in a full complement of games. What's the answer here?
I think, B.A., a couple things come to mind. There's been a long discussion about whether you can shorten the regular season. That obviously impacts revenue generated, so I'm not sure you'd go there. The league could also structure contracts to incentivize games played.
Pass to Adebayo. Yep, that one goes. The Celtics with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Here's Adebayo. Boston with a rebound.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
So it's Boston now. Smart outside. Pass to Muscala. No good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And here's Robinson. He's guarded by White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused. .107 left in the third quarter. Here's Smart. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Muscala. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Muscala's gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Smart up top. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Miami trailing. Oladipo with the ball. Now Horford defending. And here's Robinson. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Here's Adebayo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Boston on offense. They've led by as many as 14. Outside, Brown. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Butler. Knocked loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Miami. Outside White. To the middle. Here's Horford. Adebayo grabs the board.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
He's off on the first. And granted, in last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Now here's Brown. To the inside. Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
And so Tatum nails both of them. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Left side, Butler. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Outside, Brown. Pass to Williams. Back to Tatum. And that one drops.
Jason Tatum committed to adding strength and adding weight, and now the ability to finish through contact so evident.
Horford with a steal. And here's the fast break. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Here we go.
And it's no surprise they're once again one of the best teams in the league. Most analysts saw them as an elite franchise. And they've answered the call.
It looks like what they're doing is appropriate in terms of its timing, coming together late in the year and ready for the big time.
Back to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. And he commits the intentional foul. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And Horford gets it to go.
When you have a big like Horford setting the screen and rolling to the bucket, there's sometimes nothing the D is able to do.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Well, Brent, for this Milwaukee organization, how big was keeping Giannis?
Well, B.A., could you just give me another synonym for massive? I'll take all of them, because obviously it's all about Giannis, and the title in 2021 helped big time to keep him in Milwaukee. But imagine if they lost him and went back to square one. You just don't replace guys who are this special.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
Brown with it, and Lopez picks him up. Inside. Kick out to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
To the middle. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Back to Tatum. No good. A bit long that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Brogdon. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Brogdon fighting through it all. Welcomes the challenge on that possession.
Middleton, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Got to give a ton of credit to the Bucks front office. Beyond trading for Holiday and, of course, re-signing Giannis, you love how they filled in with those guys around that star power.
Well, Brent, seems like every year the Bucks have to replace a key rotation player.
Yeah, and tricky because they don't have the financial wherewithal to spend a ton of money with the contracts that have been given out. So it's about the right fit, the right personnel, and I think front office and coaching staff do a great job of identifying who those players are.
Now here's Tatum. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Tatum's got his third basket on the night right there.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Portis. Back to Lopez. Portis with it. And he buries his first look.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
"35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Portis. Carter. Second chance shot. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
And they pick up 2. Tatum's got 10.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by 3. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Back to Holiday. Horford with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Pritchard. There's the triple. Ball's knocked loose. The Bucks trail. Here's Holiday. Doesn't go that time. Horford with some nice D. So it's Boston now. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Back to Holiday. Pass to Dragic. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Brown with it. Middleton covering. Brown can't hit.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Crowder, that's good.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brown. In his last outing with 12 points. Over Middleton. And Horford powers it home.
Constant, consistent energy from Al Horford. You love to see him being active out there on the offensive glass.
Crowder right side. Launches a three. Matthews misses. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Here's Crowder. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Now here's Brogdon. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. 11 feet out. Here's Williams. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in. Brown's got 6.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Will it go? Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo with it. Williams defending. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. And again, it's the Bucks missing. And the Celtics in possession here. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Williams' shot is good. And the Celtics lead by 11.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Offensive board. Back to Lopez. Some solid defense from Williams.
And they are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second.
Al Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success, but everywhere he's gone, he's been a productive big man. Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
Pass to Williams. Tries it from 16. So it's Milwaukee now. Trailing by 10. And here's Allen. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Here's White. And that one's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Celtics up by... And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Now we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Brogdon with the ball. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. And the three-pointer goes. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Pass to Williams. That shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Tatum.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
The Celtics making a switch here. Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
And it's Tatum missing.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Tatum. Fires the three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got 15.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And Boston calls time here.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Smart outside. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Pass to Portis. Up again. It's good on the putback. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Tatum way outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Hauser. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo, right side. And then Portis with the dunk.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are two on the top of the list.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 17. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Williams. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, sometimes as an analyst, you love to talk about strategies to slow down a guy who's got it going. With Giannis, I don't really have anything.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. On the attack, Carter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he hits it to tie the game. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Brogdon. Back to Williams. With 1 on the clock. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Outside, Brown. And the bucket is good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing. Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
So it's Boston now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Just great work at finding the open man. Dragic with his head up.
Outside, Brown. it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking." Looking for a late burst, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Now Williams. 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Tatum's got room. Another one falls for Boston. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of blocked shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Lets it fly. The kick out to White. Takes a 3. To the wing on the left. Horford for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Another big out there who can stretch the floor. Horford doing that now often.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside White.
Close in.
White on the wing. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Holiday. Can they get it?